Learn how to be alone. There's a reason why God is isolating you right now. There's a reason why your girl left you, you know what I'm saying, or your man left you, whatever. There's a reason why you're alone right now. It's because God is seeing you. He's noticing that you don't know how to be alone. Right? You don't know how to love yourself. You don't know how to treat yourself. You're so used to loving somebody else to the point where you don't even know how to love yourself, right? You don't even know how to give effort towards yourself in order to make you feel happy, right? You don't know how to satisfy yourself. You don't know how to seek validation from within. But you're going around sleeping with other people thinking that's gonna fulfill you, right? Thinking that's gonna cure all of your problems. Thinking that's gonna make you sleep better at night. And well, in reality, it makes your soul empty. It makes your spirit empty, right? Because you're going around messing with other people, messing with other people's spirits, right? And you wonder why you all of a sudden have mood swings, or you tend to have panic attacks, anxiety attacks. Those are literally demons from other people haunting you. Those are demons from other people grasping onto you, grasping onto your soul, right? Learn how to be alone. As a man, you cannot grow without being alone. You cannot grow without going through some type of pain, some type of discomfort, right? Because us human beings, we're always looking for something to make us feel comfortable, right? But as a man, the moment you try to grasp onto comfort, that's when your testosterone decreases, right? That's when you become less of a fighter, less of a warrior, and more of somebody who's soft, somebody who is more nice in a sense, right? And you don't want that. It's okay to be nice, it's okay to be kind, until you get used, until you get disrespected, until people see you as less than, right? That's when being nice can be a bad thing, right? So that's why God is making you isolated right now. That's why he's isolating you, because of the fact that you need to learn how to be alone, right? You need to learn how to give that love towards yourself, right? I understand how it feels to be a caring person, to love somebody so much more than yourself. But in reality, when it comes to a woman, when a woman sees that you love them more than yourself, they will 100% push you away every time. They will disappoint you every time. Every single time, man. It doesn't matter what type of woman that is. It doesn't matter if it's a good woman. It doesn't matter if it's a bad woman. You texting her paragraphs each and every day, each and every night. You know what I'm saying? Once she gets used to that, she's going to end up getting bored. Right? And she's going to start appreciating it less. And that's when things go downhill. That's when she starts disrespecting you. I've seen it happen so many times, man. Us men, we begin into these relationships, these marriages, and then we come out as a different person. We don't come out as the same person as we were before the marriage or before the relationship. We come out softer, weaker, all because we're so used to the love that a woman gives us, or how comfortable we feel when we're next to a woman. When in reality, that can really torment you if you're around that comfort 24/7 every single day of your life. You need to learn how to face pain and suffering. Right? You need to learn how to face your own demons. You need to learn how to face your own struggles, your own problems. Because in reality, nobody's gonna fix that except for you and God. Except for you and Jesus Christ. Right? The more that you seek him, the more problems you will have. I promise you. The more that you seek God, the more that you pray to him, the more that you humble yourself and you open up to him, and the more that you're vulnerable towards him, the more you will start to improve within your life, right? The more you will start to understand what it really means to be alone, and understand that God is by your side even when you are alone, even when you got nobody by your side. He's there. When you're alone, when you're isolated, that is the best time for you to upgrade, because you got nobody distracting you. You got nobody trying to tell you things that they believe is good for you, right? You don't have to worry about somebody else bothering you 24/7. You just have to focus on you. Just you and God. Right? When you are alone, I know it can be harsh. I know the pain can be harsh. I know the pain can be so tormenting to the point where you don't want to wake up tomorrow. But when you are in solitude, right, that's when you become the best version of yourself, because it's just you and your thoughts. Right? It's just a battle of you and your thoughts. And it all comes down to who wins, your thoughts or you. Are you going to let your thoughts control your life? Are you going to let your thoughts control you? Or are you going to finally learn that you are in control of this life that you're living right now? You are in control of your thoughts. As a man thinketh, so is he. Right? If you think that you're going to overcome this pain, you're going to overcome this pain. If you think that this pain is too much and it's going to overwhelm you, right? And that you're weak and that you're soft and that you're not strong, then that is true. That is true. Like, I'm telling you, your mind is so powerful and people don't understand that. Right? And people don't understand when somebody leaves you, right? They're leaving that version of you. They're not leaving the version of you that's going to develop 6 months from now. No, they're leaving that version of you that you're showing them right now. That's why when you start to develop and you start to improve, that's when they come back, because they never seen that side of you before. Because they want something new now, and it's up to you to whether you want to take them back into your life and try again, or you let them live their life and you close the door. Right? Always remember that you are in control, and nobody else can say or have saying over your life. Right? Understand, when you love too much, when you care about somebody so much, you're not giving power to yourself. You're giving power to that person. You're making that person control your life, right? And that's the worst thing you can do as a man, right? Because God didn't make women to be leaders. He made men to be leaders, right? So if you're constantly searching for the affection of a woman, if you're constantly letting her control your life, wrap you around her finger, she's leading you, right? And a woman cannot be led without a man, right? She cannot be led without a man. I'm telling you, he's leaving you because you don't know how to control your emotions. You don't know how to lead yourself. You don't know how to love yourself. You don't know how to control your thoughts. You don't know how to control yourself in general. Therefore, she doesn't feel safe around you. And when she doesn't feel safe around you, right, that's when she leaves. Because a woman will always want a man who is a leader. That's the man that they want. They want a man to lead. That's all they want, right? And in order for you to become that leader, you must learn how to lead yourself. And how do you lead yourself? You must first understand that God is your leader. Jesus Christ is your leader. Right? And you must submit yourself unto God. You must humble yourself before God and understand that He will lead your life into the gateways of heaven. Right? That's why in the Bible it says, love your wives as Christ loves the church. What that means is you must be willing to accept, you must be willing to be led by God, be led by Christ in order to love your wife, in order to love your family, in order to love yourself. Understand that you have the power to control your life through Christ. You have the power to control your emotions through Christ. You have the power to do anything through Christ. Right? And when you realize that, that's when God will bring forth a woman that you deserve. That's when God will bring forth a woman that will cherish you, that won't disrespect you, that will love you for you. Love you for the person that you are. That woman that left you, understand that that woman is not aligned with you for two reasons. Either because she is not the woman for you, or you're just not aligned with God enough. Those are the two reasons, bro. So understand, when you're alone, this is not time for you to fall back. This is not time for you to procrastinate. This is not time for you to soak in your thoughts, be overwhelmed by your thoughts, and let yourself be controlled by your thoughts, right? And let depression and anxiety and anger consume your soul. This is not time for you to be under control by the devil, right? Right now is a time for you to seek God, right? And aggressively seek Him. I'm talking, pray, talk to Him, man. Do something that brings you forth, that brings you forward, closer to God. Do something that brings you forward, closer to the gateways of heaven, right? So right now isn't the time for you to be focusing on relationships. This is not the time for you to be focusing on whether a woman truly loves you or not. This is not time for you to be trying to give a woman 100% of your love. This is not the time for you to put her needs over your needs. This is not the time for you to love her more than yourself. This is not the time for you to make her as a priority within your life. A woman should never be your priority except for God. Nothing else in your life should be a priority except for God. Understand that God is your priority, right? And once you prioritize Him, right, once you understand that He is the center of your life, that He's by your side, regardless if you're alone, regardless if you're not alone. Once you realize that, you will truly embrace being alone. You will truly embrace the power of solitude, because that's when warriors are made. God bless y'all. I'm gone.